There's a girl, she's a star. She's got style. Steffi Star, you see her face around the town. She's popular. Steffi Star.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Weinstein.
And I'm Meredith Keach.
And we're realtors.
With Coldwell Banker in Easton.
And wannabe movie stars.
Pretty much. I'd actually prefer to be a rock star.
Well, yeah.
Oh, and this is Bill Driscoll.
Bill!
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Anytime, Bill.
Bill is our, I actually recently heard you refer to us as referral partners.
Referral partners.
That's a new term for me, but I liked it. It was actually spot on.
Thank you.
And we had the pleasure of joining Bill in his video recently, which pretty much went viral.
It was a spontaneous video when I was having a bad hair day.
Great voice day, though. When I came in, it was...
spot
you
on.
were spot
I
on.
mean, you were able to run with it pretty quickly.
I thought so.
So Bill's one of our loan officers, actually the loan officer. Is that a correct title? That's what I use, but I don't know if
that's
it's
fine.
appropriate.
I'm a branch manager,
Okay.
but yeah, loan officer.
Well,
Do you
you're a big
prefer manager? Should we just call you, or officer?
Like mortgage
Should
guy.
we just call you officer?
Yeah, just call me mortgage guy's fine.
Oh, the
He's
mortgage
slinging
guy.
loans.
Yeah,
so
slinging
if
loans.
you're buying something, you're going to need it funded likely unless you're cash, which is probably not going to happen.
Right.
And so we would refer you to our guy, Bill.
Yeah.
But I think beyond being our loan officer, you're a friend.
Yes.
I feel like
fun
you
friend.
look like Carson Daly. Do you get that a
Totally.
lot?
I don't know that. Who is he?
Absolutely.
I'm just kidding. That's the guy from MTV, right?
Okay,
What?
wow. Like 10 years ago. Anyway, yeah, he totally
He's
does.
on the
it?
Today Show. He's on MTV.
He was
He's-
MTV, right?
Oh, he's
The
on
guy
the
from
Today
The
Show.
Voice.
He's on The Voice,
The
my
Voice, yeah.
favorite show.
Yeah. So we're
didn't know
back
that.
again.
Do I
We
look
haven't
like-
been together for a little bit of
Exactly.
time.
I'll pull up a
We had
picture.
a little bit of a
Good, yeah.
break. Real estate has been pretty busy, and that is our primary occupation.
That's our paying job.
Though this is our passion, is being on TV, and we thought it would be prudent to be able to come back in. ECAT said, why don't you film a show? And every time we come in, we love how it feels.
It smells of stardom.
Yeah.
It does smell like stardom in here.
Yeah, pretty much. And if you didn't notice by my color, it's Christmas time, holiday time, whatever you want to call it, but it's a time for celebration. It's a time for nerves, anxiety, seasonal depression, time to go into debt for buying insane amounts of gifts,
That you don't
consumerism that you don't need, eating, drinking.
And I didn't realize I was wearing the Hanukkah colors.
I mean,
I just put this blue on because I thought it was a good choice.
yeah.
It looks
Didn't
good.
even think
I
Hanukkah. We're matching. Bill and I are matching.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about
This
it.
paisley print is to die
Right?
for,
Yeah,
by
Bill,
the way.
you're very fashionable.
Well, thank you.
Now, who picks out your clothes for you, Bill? Do you shop yourself, or
No, I probably shop myself.
is this a satin pant?
No, it's polyester.
Oh, Paul. As my daughter would say when she was little, Mommy, this is a beautiful sweater. It's Polly and Esther.
Well, nevertheless,
anyway.
very fashionable.
Yeah,
spot
Bill.
on.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I do. This is my look, my favorite look now. Just the open shirt,
Love
right,
it. Yep.
with the jacket. I
Yep.
think ties are out, in my opinion.
Yep.
I think ties look stupid now on TV. I do, especially sportscasters. I don't like it. This should be the look.
Well,
they're
sportscast
sporty.
is okay, but I do think that there is an opportunity for a nice suit.
I'm over the tie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Even
I'm over it.
Even weddings and stuff, I don't wear a tie.
I like
You know what I
that
do?
formal.
Well, it depends on, I guess, what wedding.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't like the restriction.
You don't like a noose around your
Yeah.
neck.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Because then eventually you gotta.
You got to loosen it up,
Yeah.
and I just like the casual, cool look.
Yeah.
The Ray Donovan,
The Ray
if you
Donovan.
may, if you may. And I heard you before. You said "sure"
Sure.
to Meredith.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's-
Well, it's funny you said that because my mother's maiden name is Donovan.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
She might be related.
I think she is related to Ray Donovan.
Well, you know he's Jewish. He's a Canadian Jew.
I think we're all Jewish at some point.
I really think we are.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
My boss is a Jewish carpenter. You ever heard that? Seen that bumper sticker? before?
Yes. Oh, I met someone that knows you.
Who?
I forget his name.
Okay.
Where?
He's very nice, though.
Does he live in Massachusetts?
He lives in Massachusetts.
Now we're getting closer.
He lives in Easton. He used to work with you with tools and building.
Tools.
Tall, skinny guy, very nice.
Tall, skinny guy.
Yeah, I used to work with him.
He was a carpenter. In fact, you're pretty much a homesteader.
Yeah. Yep. So I started my construction company when I was 19.
Look at you, you go-getter.
Yeah, I was 19. I had $7 in. I remember, no, $17 in my pocket.
Wow.
I quit my my job and I started my company, and it was awesome.
Bill.
Yes.
I
yep.
can't picture my son, no offense, Gregory, doing
No,
that.
he's good. You watch. He's gonna have a management role. I saw what he
You
was doing.
think so?
Yeah,
He was
I saw,
managing
he
trash
was managing
day.
the trash pickup.
Yeah, trash day at UMass.
Yep.
There's a lot of trash in 1 week.
One
with
week.
10 guys
I
living
saw
in
the
a
video
house.
of it. Actually amazing. A full garage.
Full of bottles.
So going back to
Bill.
your homesteading and your carpentry.
Yes.
So now you have a gaggle of children and animals,
Yeah.
and you live out in the woods,
Yep.
and you homeschool.
Yep.
And what else happens on your farm?
Yeah, just about everything.
Yeah.
So I grew up obviously in the city, so I didn't really know anything about farm life. Right, nothing.
like
yet-
Boston, Dorchester.
a little bit of everything. Coming from a divorced household, you bounce around.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah. But
Farm.
farm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so go back
Yeah.
to the farm.
The farm.
Thanks, Pat.
anytime.
So yeah, so we moved to Middleborough, and we just kind of started this.
Oh.
Yeah, it was all my fault. Did I ever tell you the rabbit story?
No, but you know that my son goes to Camp Avoda in Middleborough?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it?
It's a big camp
Yeah, I thought it was.
on Lake Tepiscua.
Are you pronouncing that right?
No.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't think you're even remotely pronouncing that right.
Okay, so you moved to Middleborough. So you found the house.
Yes. No. So what?
Was there an
happened?
existing house, or did
Yes.
you build? Okay.
So what happened is my in-laws, my father-in-law always had this dream of building a log home, right? And that was like his thing. Like he wanted to always build a log home. And he's not a builder, right? And he found this beautiful piece of property in Middleborough. It used to be an apple orchard.
Ooh.
And he decided literally he was going to sell their family house and build a log home. So he did, and it's almost like a two-family. So he was living with his sister in one section, and then he built his own section. Well, his sister decided to retire, so she wanted to go to Las Vegas, and obviously it's like a family compound. So we bought her side. It's her, you know.
She retired in Las Vegas.
She went to Las Vegas. Yes, she's a
Meredith.
showgirl now. Yeah, right.
Meredith, that sounds like
I swear to God,
a dream for you.
if you guys had her on the
Can
show,
she come on the
she'd
show?
be unbelievable. She doesn't drink, but you would think she's
I love
she's a
it.
huge party animal. Aunt Beth's her name. So anyway, so we bought
Love
her little
Aunt Beth.
section, and we literally like.
Wait a minute. So you bought her section on one
Yep,
side.
yep.
And were you still on the other side? I lost track.
No, I'm sorry. So my in-laws still live on.
Oh,
that-
your in-laws still live on the
yeah,
other
so
side.
It's kind of like a two-family.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And then honestly, I called my wife's bluff one day.
Oh.
Well, I guess she called mine. I said we should get a bunch of baby goats.
This is what I remember.
Remember the story? Yeah. I said we should get a bunch of baby goats.
Oh.
I definitely think she would say no, right? She was like, she literally brought them home.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how many did you get?
4.
4.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that those type of goats mate for life. I have a friend who had 2 of them.
Did you say
and one
mate?
Did you
died.
say mate for life?
Well, they are friends for life. They have to
I
have a
thought you
companion.
meant because they were.
I didn't know.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe not mate, but like they have to have
Yep,
a friend
yep.
for life.
Yep.
So if one passes
It's gonna
and
be-
you only have one, the other one will die if they don't have a companion.
Yeah. Yep. And so in fact, we got two sets, 2 brothers.
Oh.
So there's 4 altogether. And it's very funny that, and again, I'm still learning all this.
Right.
But they all, like the brothers, still hang out together, like
Okay.
within the pen. You know what I mean? So like the 2 little brothers will be over here, and the other 2, they all, cohabitate, but they still kind of
Pair off.
pair off.
What are their names?
Oof. There'd be Rusty, Lightning. There's 2 others.
Yeah.
This
Buzz and Roger.
Buzz and Rogers.
Bill.
I know.
Okay,
it's
so
terrible.
what about predators? Because Middleborough is pretty rural.
Yep.
Do you have to be concerned about that?
Yeah, and it's a real deal. Right now, I can tell you that we've seen just this season alone a handful of coyotes and foxes.
And the packs are growing.
Very
is my
much.
understanding.
Very
in
much
size.
so. In fact, we're actually noticing more. They're coming onto our property a lot more because subdivisions are,
Right,
kind of pushing them to other spots. So we have 12 acres. We got some beautiful deer and everything like that. But
What do you do to keep them protected?
Honestly,
Urine.
not mine.
Oh.
No.
I heard urine.
No,
Yeah,
you
I
could.
think kind
No, you can. I guess you could do that.
There's a juicy goat over there. I might bypass the.
Yeah, the smell of like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can buy urine. I think I might have tried that once.
But you have big dogs, so they
Yes,
probably
so-
urinate.
So 2 dogs,
Yep. So
4 goats.
Wait a minute, let's go back to the goats and keeping them protected.
Yep.
Oh.
So they have their own house. I built them
Okay.
a goat house, and just like everything I did way over the top.
Okay.
So this thing, like you
It's
could
got granite counters.
Yeah, you
and-
guys can like
yeah,
literally
stainless
move
steel
into
plywood.
Oh, can you send us a picture?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really over the top. So anyway, so there's the goat house, and then they can freelance out into a big pen, maybe like a 40 by 40 pen, so they can kind of do their own thing during the day.
Okay.
Yeah, which is cool. But I wanted to make sure that I could always have them really protected, right?
Yeah.
So we imported a German Rottweiler from Serbia.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
How
his
much-
name is?
How much was he?
No, how much will he weigh and what's his
I
name?
can't say that. My
Yeah.
wife will find out.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. That's okay.
Oh. Yeah, what's his name? Do you know his
Bentley.
name?
Bentley.
Okay, Bentley.
And how much does Bentley weigh?
He's 135 pounds.
Okay, so does he patrol at night?
He doesn't have to. Like when he goes out, he'll make sure that the goats are back, like in their house, and he'll do the walkthrough and make sure everyone's good, and then he'll
Okay.
come in.
I love that.
Yeah. He's literally like the nicest dog to all the kids.
Aww.
Like he loves the kids.
Yep.
But
But
he
he's
knows,
got a job to do.
But he knows he's got a job, and that's his job.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you have to train him to do that?
No, honestly, when we got him when he was 8 weeks old. I walked the property line with him. I Googled it. Walked the property line. And then we put him in with the goats, and the goats were really like pretty physical with him. They'd like headbutt him and push him around. But he didn't like take that as a sign of disrespect. He just knew there was like a pecking order.
Yeah.
But
And
now-
he was the boss.
Yeah, but he always knew he was the boss.
Okay.
Like he was like, all right, you can push me around.
Lion doesn't need to tell you they're a lion.
Yeah, right. Like I know, you know.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So he did. He wrestled with one of them one time and a little too aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You know.
Was there?
No accidents. But like he at that point he showed him who's boss.
Yeah.
But now he knows when he goes out at night. He does the patrol around the pen, and he does like the whole property line.
And do the goats go into their goat house on their own, or is there a signal that says time to go in, or are they like, oh boy, I hear noises out here, I'm going in?
Nope. So if it's raining, they won't go out. They'll literally look out, and if it's raining, they don't want to get there. Like you. Like they're like, got an umbrella?
Yeah.
I don't have one. I'm not going out.
Yeah.
Smart
But no.
guys.
So at night when it gets dark, they head in. They know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
Wow.
Yeah. And in the wintertime, everyone always asks me this. So we put layers of straw. And then everything. We have to change their water.
sense. What? Because they don't like their hooves getting
No,
snowy?
inside at night, almost
Oh,
like
to keep them warm.
Yeah, thermal
Okay.
insulation.
Now, what are the goats eating, and who feeds them every morning?
Yes, great question. I don't feed them. I just
Well,
buy-
that's good.
I just buy the hay.
Okay.
My daughter does, Natalia. So she's 12 years old, and that's kind of her job. She's got the goats, and she's got 10 chickens. We had 12.
Could you,
coyotes.
can you take your pack of goats? Sorry, I don't remember the name of a group of goats, but and then have them eat poison ivy like some goats do?
Yeah.
You could hire out.
Yep. Yeah. You actually can. My father-in-law runs Old Scotland Links in Bridgewater. It's a golf course.
Yep.
And he rented 4 goats from, I think it was like the golf course in Pembroke. They have their own.
Yeah.
And it's minimal amount of money, and you pay by the day. And they literally go in, not just poison ivy. They'll eat the thorns. They'll eat everything.
Because they can digest it.
Yeah.
It's not a problem for them. So it's a nice environmental way to not
Yeah.
have to spread chemicals, and they'll just eat.
Yeah, and they literally went in and cleared I don't know how much, but it was a ton of area for the golf course, and it was fully a green product. Obviously, like they didn't have to
Right.
go in with even
This
a
is
weed.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does my goats eat poison ivy? They would, but we don't want them to because then the poison ivy gets on their fur,
Yeah.
and then like,
Oh.
when the kids have,
Oh.
we don't want
Oh.
But yeah, like we take them for walks sometimes. We have
Oh.
our driveway's a quarter mile in the woods, exactly one.
So they're not
quarter
going to bolt and take off.
mile. No, they can't. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could, but yeah. So they stay right with. My wife is like the goat herder. They stay right with her.
Oh, they,
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
do you have a staff for her?
No.
Might be a good Christmas
It
present.
might be good. There you go. You guys are thinking.
We're always on the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so on to chickens.
So moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah.
You lost a couple of them. Was
Yeah.
that to the dinner table or to a fox?
no, that was to either a fox or coyote.
Okay.
And did you find them dead on the property, or were they hauled away
No,
by
no,
an animal?
they're completely, when they're gone, they're gone. They don't leave.
They just
anything.
disappear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's not even
all
a
of a sudden-
feather? Or
No,
is there a
there might
feather?
be. You know what? Do you know when
What?
you'll see a feather is when the hawks come down and take them.
Oh, right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they just swoop down and
And poof.
poof. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a coyote or a fox is very
Stealth.
stealth, and they boom gone. You wouldn't even know. You don't even hear them. Yeah.
I'm not crazy about the suburbs.
I would love to have chickens, but I
want
just
goats.
couldn't deal with the massacre that so many chicken owners.
Well,
have
you
told
could
me
just
comes
have
with
a
it.
couple of chickens. So my client just bought a house in Easton, and she inherited the chickens.
Oh yeah.
And there's 3 chickens. So she had to go over, meet the sellers, and have a chicken tutelage session.
Yeah. See, in all honesty, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Chickens?
I don't like them personally. I mean, I like eating them. I don't.
They're
eat
not,
our
are they
chicken.
cuddly chickens?
Like they'll cuddle with the kids because like the kids have raised them since they were.
They know that you don't like them.
No, they're like yeah, probably. But they kind of smell.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
the whole thing just doesn't really.
What about
You're
a
not
fresh
like
egg?
Right.
Oh, you should see the amount of eggs my daughter gets.
See, that's
And
bad.
you don't have to refrigerate fresh eggs.
Right.
Well, right. If you never put them in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
you don't. How long do they stay on the countertop for?
I mean, we're probably eating them every 2 days. so,
Right. But
yeah.
I wonder how long they can stay.
I think it's weeks.
Yeah,
Weeks?
Yeah, definitely weeks.
Really?
Once you refrigerate them.
Yeah.
Right,
Joe
then
told me
that's
this.
it.
Yeah, then
Right.
they have some special coating on them or something, and you can't wash them either.
Yeah, no.
it-
you can
can't-
wash them a little bit. Like you don't want to
Get the turds off.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
You know what I
so
mean?
we have goats, we have one large dog, but you did just get another large dog.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm glad.
Have you seen him? He's
Well,
cool. He's
not in
cool.
person.
Yeah. I'll bring him in.
You
Okay.
just
Bring him
posted
into the
pictures,
office.
80 pounds.
80
and
Roy
he's 5
loves
months old.
dogs.
84 pounds. He's 5 months.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So he'll be 180? Is he one of those big
his
ones?
dad's like 220.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a large dog.
Do these
huge.
dogs sleep in the bed with you?
No. No. They got their own kennels.
Oh.
So we put them in crates at night.
It's inside or outside?
Inside.
Okay.
Yeah. It's too. I mean, at night I guess you could. in the
Dogs do
summer.
love their crates. It's like their bedroom.
Oh, like the Rottweiler. When we tell Bentley to, hey, it's time to go to bed. He's like, man.
They love it.
I'm like,
The door open or do they like it closed?
Either one. Like I don't think that they care. I think they like the fact of just going in. Yeah.
The vet said 95% of dogs love their cages. It is really like their bedroom.
It's their protective.
Except for my dog who thrashed his body all over his cage.
Really.
And the vet said, your dog is not a cage dog.
So does he sleep in bed?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
Rosie
Well, that was
Cupcakes,
Sparky. That was Sparky
I mean,
Sunshine.
they're like
Oh, Sparky gone.
special
Sparky
dogs.
has passed on.
Yeah. But Rosie's still around.
Yeah, Rosie's still here.
Yeah.
She's a-
Okay, so we have a phobia of the day. Getting
Oh.
back on track. Bill, you want to help us out with the phobia of the day?
Phobia of the week.
Phobia of the day. Oh, hold on, please. Okay, here it
I don't
is.
know, you
You,
gotta
well,
find
you
out.
have to
Is
read
this like
it.
part of the game? Like,
Well, it's.
We always have a phobia.
This is not a game. This is real life.
okay.
Okay, so that's the phobia. If you could read that, please.
Christogenitophobia. Wow. It's fear of the holidays.
Well, and one of us here might have a titch of it.
This year,
Meredith
right.
K. Keach.
Googled to your point about learning how to take. I said, "Oh my God, I'm getting anxiety this year." Well, sure enough, seasonal depression. I don't know that I'd really call it full depression, but maybe.
Yeah, it's-
There's lots of pressure when you have young kids and want to make sure that everything is great. And
This might be the longest word in the dictionary.
there's the middle of that. I don't really know.
Oh my God!
We'll
Well,
post it so that everybody can
yes,
see it.
Yeah.
you
Christogenitophobia.
like
Yeah,
seriously?
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to stump you.
No.
You got that right out.
Yeah.
That's
Now
impressive,
that
Bill.
you guys are all homesteaders, so you guys are all homesteaders. Your family, pretty much. So do you do homemade gifts? Is there anything different you do with the holiday, or is
Yeah,
it
well,
really just the same? Because people don't really know about homeschooling,
Yeah.
and think that it's something different. But
No, it's honestly.
you probably get that reaction, right?
all the time.
Yeah.
Like some people think like we're Amish or something.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you
Yeah.
guys like pilgrims and.
No, not at all. So like my kids, every day they have different activities that they go to. So they'll go down to the Cape. They'll do saltwater tests. You know, that they'll go to different sites. They'll go to Plymouth Plantations. They'll go to different museums. They'll do all sorts of crazy stuff.
I love that.
Yeah.
I should have been a
And there's a
homeschooler.
protocol that they follow.
Yep, there's they still
curriculum?
have a full curriculum that we have to submit to the town.
Now,
and
do you
the
help
state.
out with this?
No. Well, I mean, I guess I help out, but
You're
like,
busy.
yeah, I'm busy. Like, so during the day, I'm working.
Right.
But my wife has a master's degree in teaching, so it was kind of
Meredith as well has her
Yes.
master's.
Yep.
I'm not that good though for homeschooling. I just couldn't.
No, you're.
no. I mean, honestly, like my wife is she's like a saint. I would.
She's an angel.
Yeah. There's no way she'll die before me. Like her life expectancy and her family is like the women live till like 100. So I'll die first, obviously, and then I'll petition her for. I'll see if St. Peter can.
Right.
Kristen, this one's for you right here.
Right.
That's you. Yeah.
But yeah, no. So she keeps the kids super busy, and we never. Honestly, it wasn't like that was like our goal. Like homeschooling wasn't like part of the.
When you were getting married
Yeah,
and
no.
discussing children, you didn't say
No.
that
no.
was one of the things, criteria.
Yeah, no, we weren't. It didn't even get brought up. And then my daughter, who was obviously born first, she had food allergies. So
You
we had-
didn't want to put her in school.
Well, we had no idea.
You were nervous.
Yeah, we were nervous. She
I
had
don't blame you.
She had anaphylactic shock. And she on her first birthday, we gave her. I was so excited to give her birthday cake.
Oh.
So my wife gave her for the first 11 and a half months this great diet. It was super healthy, and Dad wanted to give her the frosting, and I gave her the frosting at her first birthday, and then her lips swelled, and then her nose swelled.
Good job, Dad.
And I was just like, oh God, yeah. So
Don't
she
you
had-
know sugar is the devil?
Yeah,
Oh, you have a call.
it's Derek Goldsmith.
Oh,
All right.
one of my people.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we had to find out what she was allergic to, and I just told my wife, take an extra year out of school and let's figure this out. And then
Good call.
It was like immaculate conception. She ends up getting pregnant with my. Well, I mean, you know how it is. Like when you haven't. It wasn't. Anyway, we'll just move right through. She ends up being pregnant.
Yeah.
And
Well, Meredith knows.
yeah. Yeah. And like we weren't, planning on it or whatever, and.
School. Homeschooling.
Oh yeah, right. So I'm going with that. So anyway, so we found out at 17 weeks when my wife was pregnant with my son that he only had half a heart. So that really threw a wrench in the gears. Like, well, now what do we do?
Yeah.
Because he's going to be born. He's going to be at the Children's Hospital for an extended amount of time.
Right.
What do we do? And my wife, like super trooper, was like, I got this. I got my master's degree. I'll do it. So,
Amazing.
yeah.
She's amazing.
And she's gorgeous, by the way.
Right.
Yes.
She's stunning. She's
Yeah.
personable.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really hit the jackpot,
I did.
Bill Driscoll.
I did.
I
And
think you married up.
I'm a good sales guy.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
good
Like,
point.
definitely.
Yeah.
And we were just friends, right?
Oh.
Yeah, we were just friends, and I told her one day, I'm going to marry you. And she was like, oh, we're just friends. I didn't really want to be friends.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying.
Good move.
Trying to, like, work in.
Bill's got the moves.
Yeah, I was trying to work in. Yeah.
Good job, Bill.
Thanks. Yeah. So, there you go.
At what point did you become a loan officer, branch manager, lender extraordinaire, all things mortgages?
Yeah, about 5 years ago, I was sick of the rat race of the construction industry, and I really wanted to work with people that like appreciated what you did. Not that they didn't when you were building for them, right? But I wanted to be part of something where they would remember you. Like,
Right.
yeah, great, you could do a kitchen, a bathroom. They don't really remember you, but like you get them their first house. You help them get their first house. They remember that experience with you and the realtor. For me, that's what it was about. And so I took the plunge. I literally, I knew a lot of realtors because I was building and selling houses, but I
Right.
didn't know anything about necessarily the mortgage industry. So I just took the plunge. I sold my company and jumped right in.
That is impressive stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, and you do quite a bit of business.
Yeah. Yep.
You're very popular, very busy.
Very
Yep.
popular, very busy.
Yep.
And honestly, it's all, everything's purchase business for me. I mean, there's refinances to do. I'll help a client out or a family member if they need it. But for me, it's really working with the realtors to help them build their business. And in return, I get business. You know?
Right.
So it's that giver's gain. Is kind of how.
Well, and I think it's very, in my experience working with you, it is a seamless deal. So Stephanie and I have laughed about not wanting to hear from you
Yeah.
or any other loan. If there's a problem,
Not interested.
text me
Don't
or
call
call
us.
me
Right.
if you must. But if I get a call from you, then I need to know that it's we need to talk.
Yeah.
And the point is that you do your job, I do my job,
Yep.
and we bring it to the closing table with as minimum impact on our clients as possible.
Yep.
My goal is to have my clients say, "Oh, that was really easy."
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't always happen, right? We know real
Yeah.
estate, we know all of the factors that come into play, but we have a goal of that. And if we can get there, then great. And I think finding a partner as part of your team to get you to that point is best. Would you agree? You're snickering.
I would agree. Snickering for many reasons.
Because we don't often get to the end that easily.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a very difficult process. But if you can have that goal, particularly on the lending side, where you have someone who knows what they're doing and knows how to take it from beginning to end, it's pretty fantastic.
It's Mother.
Oh,
Do you want to take
you
it?
should take that. Just,
Mother,
oh, you got to put it on speaker if you're gonna take
Yeah,
it.
I can't talk.
we're on the show.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Mother. Goodbye, dear.
You should
Mother?
say is make sure.
Lois
everything's
has been
okay.
on the show before.
Oh, Mother, I have to hang up
We
now,
can
dear.
do a flashback.
Mother hung up on me.
She hung up. She's all done.
Mother
Yeah.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Mother says, I feel one of your best shows, the funniest one,
This is with her.
was the one that I was
Yes.
on.
Yes.
I said, well, maybe you'll come back on the show, Mother.
Yes.
Was it like a Mother's Day theme or?
No, it was just Mother was in from Boynton Beach. So we had her on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was delightful.
It was.
Well,
Yeah.
folks,
We love all our
We're
guests.
hitting our time.
What?
We're up against the end.
Well,
Yeah.
Look at that.
Feeling the heat
got
from the
through,
lights.
got through my
Yeah.
hot flash.
Been
Yeah.
pretty spectacular.
Okay.
We
Fun
had a
learning
lot-
all about homesteading and
Yeah.
mortgages.
Goats
Yep,
and
goats.
dogs,
Yeah.
kids. We didn't even get to talk about your seasonal depression. I'm so interested.
I don't really have it, but I Googled it and it sounded like it would be something fun to
Yeah,
have.
but I kind of want you to have it. So I think that our next episode, we
Now,
should focus.
Bill, if someone wants to get in touch with you, how do
Oh,
they
right.
reach out to you?
Oh, we're
What-
gonna put
what
his credits
company
on the
do you
thing,
work
too.
for?
Yep.
What's your
Who are you?
I-
Yeah.
who-
And who do you
have a
work
website,
for?
Videos,
Bill?
Facebook.
Yeah, so you can find me on social.
Bill Driscoll.
Bill Driscoll. Cross
Do you have a
Country
middle
Mortgage.
name?
Joseph. It's actually William Joseph.
William Joseph
William
Driscoll,
Joseph
also
Driscoll.
known as Bill Driscoll.
That's right.
The
Yeah.
homesteader.
The homesteader.
And Cross Country Mortgage.
Yep.
And how do we find you? Phone, email,
Yeah, my
website?
honestly, my cell phone, 508-818-2345 is my cell phone, and then you can just find me on the web.
And people just fill out an online application?
Yeah, well,
A quick one,
you
or
can, honestly, I really like to.
talk to them?
Yeah, I want to be a mortgage advisor. I don't want to just send someone to a website and have them fill it out, and I want to make sure that they're getting the treatment that they deserve,
Yeah. Not just a number.
not just a number.
You're a loan officer for life.
Honestly, in this market now, as a realtor and as a lender, you have to differentiate yourself, and by doing that is you have to be an advisor. You have to help your people.
We're advisors.
We should just end with that because
We
that was
should.
pretty
What else can you
spectacular.
possibly say?
Thanks for coming, Bill.
Thank
That's
you.
the
This
show.
was awesome.
Thanks
I'm
for joining us and thank you for watching. I'm Meredith Keach,
Stephanie Weinstein.
Realtors with Global Banker, and Bill Driscoll
Bill
with
Driscoll.
Cross Country Mortgage.
Thank you.
Thank you.